All right, more positive 49ers injury news on this Friday. Samson Ebukam, the edge rusher, was hurt last Monday during the bonus practice, missed the game against the Chargers. He's currently back out on the practice field for the 49ers at the Air Force Academy at Colorado Springs. So remember, the 49ers were down 3 starting defensive linemen against the Chargers. Today's news means that Ebukam is more likely to play than not to play in Mexico City against the Arizona Cardinals. So there's a good chance the 49ers will be down only 2 starting defensive linemen, and that is Eric Armstead and Javon Kinlaw. And obviously that means they'd be down only interior defensive linemen. Ebukam being an edge rusher, Nick Bosa is healthy, and also Jordan Willis was back last week. So combine all those group of guys with Samson Ebukam and Drake Jackson, and the 49ers would have a full assortment of edge rushers for this game against the Cardinals. Let's take a look at a picture today from Colorado Springs. The 49ers today moved the show inside due to snow. Photo credit here to Matt Barrows, my colleague at The Athletic. He obviously is handling this Colorado Springs trip, and I will be in Mexico City starting Sunday. There's going to be a lot of food videos, a lot of food content, a lot of just really good content. I can't wait for Mexico City, where the temperature is going to be warmer than it currently is in Colorado. Now, the 49ers did not move inside. And here's a nice silhouette picture from Matt Barrows of the 49ers working inside Air Force's facility. They didn't move inside due to this snow. They moved in due to this cold. They did move inside, though, due to the snow. They wanted to avoid moving inside because they don't want to practice on artificial turf. Obviously, a higher injury rate on artificial turf. So we can all knock on wood for the 49ers right now because they are practicing as we speak. But obviously, there would also probably be some sort of heightened injury risk if they're practicing on this fresh snow in Colorado Springs. So Matt reported that it's still really cold inside, probably not as cold as this. 49ers on their way from the bus into the facility, but at least there is not snow on the surface. They do, however, have to practice in that artificial turf. So the show went inside for the 49ers. Samson Ebukam is back at practice. Charvarius Ward still out with a personal matter for the 49ers, although Kyle Shanahan said on Thursday that he expects Charvarius Ward to play on Monday night. This is something to monitor, though, just because this would be a big deal. The Arizona Cardinals like to run the air raid. They spread it out to a bunch of different receivers. So you want your cornerbacks in this game. 49ers were extremely shorthanded at cornerback throughout much of last season. And one of the prominent games in which that was a really big issue was Week 9 against the Cardinals, the very last time they played this Arizona team. You probably remember Eno Benjamin trucking Drake Kirkpatrick. I mean, the 49ers were down bad. Drake Kirkpatrick was one of their starting cornerbacks. Well, you need good corners, not just for pass defense against the Cardinals, but also in run defense, because Arizona is going to stretch out that field with air raid, right? And then they're going to try to run through some open spaces. And Charvarius Ward is so far this season the top graded defensive back against the run in the entire National Football League. No missed tackles for the man they call Mooney Ward. So we'll be tracking this personal matter over the next couple of days. But again, Shanahan did say that he expects him to play just yesterday in this game. The 49ers are at the healthiest that they've been since very start in the season. No, Eric Armstead not practicing again today. Javon Kinlaw did not even make the trip because of all this flying and all the altitude. They do not want the swelling that's been the problem post-ACL surgery in Javon Kinlaw's knee to get worse. So soonest that we see him is the next game against the Saints at home. And we didn't expect to see Eric Armstead either this week, and we haven't seen him yet in practice. But that being said, the 49ers came out of the bye week significantly healthier than they were before the bye week. And then nobody got hurt in this game against the Los Angeles Chargers. The only injury the 49ers suffered came before the game. During pregame warmups, Danny Gray rolled his ankle, but Danny Gray was back at practice on Thursday, and he's again at practice today on Friday. So that injury, water under the bridge for the 49ers. And right now they're still just waiting that Eric Armstead and Javon Kinlaw back to have a truly, truly stocked unit. Those are the 2 prominent names that can come back this year that are still currently out as we speak. But the show has been moved inside due to this snow, and the 49ers are having some fun out in Colorado Springs, even though it's really cold. We talk about the schedule here for the next couple of days. 49ers are going to head to Mexico on Sunday. They play at 7 p.m. Central Time Monday night. That's 5 o'clock Pacific. Fly back right after the game on Monday night because it's going to be a short week ahead of that game against the Saints. Why don't we take a quick look at the depth chart with Samson Ebukam back at practice? As you can see here, I'm going to keep that pink shaded highlight there. I'm guessing Ebukam will be listed as limited at today's practice once it's all said and done here in a couple hours. Eric Armstead obviously not participating, and we could take the injury designation. Maybe not yet off of Denny. He was limited yesterday with that rolled ankle. But as you can see, 49ers look way healthier than they did just a couple weeks ago. You look at the IR column here. They recently added the receiver Tajay Sharp to the practice squad IR. Trey Lance going to be there for the rest of this season. Javon Kinlaw waiting on his return. Kalia Davis, he's on the NFI list, will probably be there for the rest of this season. Came in with a torn ACL from college. Verrett, obviously, sadly, recently put on IR, and Emmanuel Mosley also done for the year. So that's what the 49ers roster situation looks like right now. The big names that you want back are at that defensive tackle position. That's going to really fortify the 49ers here in the middle. Armstead and Javon Kinlaw. All right, that's your 49ers update here on Friday. Team getting healthier. Stuff looking good for the 49ers. Now they just have to get through these practices in Colorado Springs, head on down to Mexico, where they'll try to improve to 6-4. We'll talk to you all soon. Thanks for tuning in to this 49ers update.